Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today is BoxyCharm day. I got my it's May, right? I got my May BoxyCharm probably like a week ago, but this subscription box does still get sent to my parents' house, so I kind of have to choose an opportune moment to go pick it up. That's why I don't like put these videos up as soon as I get it, because it'll get shipped there and my dad will kind of send me a text and be like, oh, you have a package today, and I might be working or something. So sometimes it takes me a little bit, but we are going to get into it. Now, I think for this month's box, I did have one choice to make. Now, I do have the base box. I don't have Boxy Luxe or any of the upgraded versions, but it does let you kind of make a choice out of a couple products what you would like to get. So if you're new to my channel, then welcome. Thanks for joining us today. But before I like to talk about what I got in this month's BoxyCharm, let's talk about what I got in last month's BoxyCharm. So the first thing we got was this set of 5 lavish brushes, these rainbow brushes. I had said when I got them and unboxed them that they felt kind of cheapy, but I ended up really liking them. I've been using them a lot in my like my 5 looks from one palette videos. They've come in handy so much, not so much the yellow one, just because it is a fine liner brush, and I don't, even when I do use like a gel liner, I don't tend to use brushes like this. I use more angled brushes. That's just a preference. But the other 4 for sure have been absolutely great. You've got like this kind of fine, it's almost like an angled liner brush, but it's a little fatter, so it's really, really good for smudging color on your lower lash line. Also came with a spoolie on the other end, which I really appreciate because my favorite brow product does not have a spoolie with it. It's a double-ended product. So I'm always grabbing for the spoolie from another product just to brush it through my brow. So it's really nice just to have, you know, a spoolie on its own. Surprisingly, I didn't already have one. Then you've got kind of just a, they say eye shading brush. It's just really, really good for packing on lots of color. You have like a pencil brush. I love these for getting right deep in the crease or to do on your lower lash line. And then you've got just like a fluffy blending brush. I've actually really enjoyed these. I think they're actually really, like, they felt super cheap, but they've been amazing at picking up color and blending out, so really happy with that. Next thing we got was the Benefit the Professional Hydrate Primer. Now, this is not the one that I got. The one that I got is still in the box. It's behind me in a backup drawer. This is the one I actually already had. I had purchased a mini size just to try it out because like everybody, I have pores. I have my problem areas that I like filled in, but I didn't like the original Professional because I found it too Play-Doh-y. I found that when I did pat it in, it kind of dried down, and so when I would put foundation over those spots, it would almost cake up and crease and get flaky on me in those spots. But when they came out with a hydrate version, I thought that's going to be perfect. So it's the same color more or less as the original one. It's got a bit of a tint to it, but the texture is completely different. Rather being Play-Doh-y, it's just so smooth, so creamy. It doesn't dry your skin out, and it doesn't let your makeup, whether it be powder or foundation, cling to those spots. So I actually really enjoy this. I was really happy to get, I was actually like contemplating if I was going to get another one of these when I ran out, and BoxyCharm did it for me, so that is great. Next thing we got were these Baddington lashes. Now, I told you guys I was going to use these, and then I didn't. And that's just a laziness thing and kind of a forgetfulness thing. So this is what they look like. I still do want to hold on to these and try them out in a video, but I'm not a big lash person. I don't wear them often unless I'm going out somewhere to like an event or like a wedding or something like that where I want a little bit of extra drama to my eyes. And obviously with the times that we're in right now, that has not happened. So as much as I do want to try them out, I also want to save them, because as much as you can reuse lashes, a lot of times they're never as good as they were the first time, just because they've got the glue caked on and it's hard to peel off and the lashes can get clumpy and whatever. So I want to save these for another time. So I am keeping these, I'm holding on to them, and I'm just like waiting to get to use them. So the next thing that we got were these Hank and Henry sponges. So these are okay. Like the shape I really liked when I first got them. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like it's got pretty much 4 sizes. I like that it stands on its own. They are, it's interesting. They kind of feel like velvet when you first touch them. They're a little bit different of a texture than like a normal beauty sponge. They're okay though. What I do find is when you wet them, they get so huge that for whatever reason I thought that this would be really good for getting into places. It just got too big to be able to use. I like that it's got the 4 sides, so like realistically you could use this for 4 different products and keep track of where you put stuff. The small one was a little bit better, but they do firm up quite a bit. They're not my favorite beauty sponge. I wouldn't buy them again, but it's always nice to try different ones and just see what else is out there. The last thing that we got was this Zoeva Screen Queen palette. I'd never tried anything from Zoeva before. And honestly, I was pretty disappointed by this palette. I found, you know, first of all, it's mainly shimmers. You have 2, I'm lying, you have 1 matte shade. The only matte shade is this very, very light shade here. For me, I like to have a few more mattes in a palette. Too many shimmers, it just doesn't work for me. I find that they look silly sometimes in the crease. It's just not my favorite thing. There was a bunch of fallout with this palette. It's a very soft formula. The colors look gorgeous, but I find that they don't translate the same on the lid. I did try this a couple times and the look was fine, but it wasn't super pigmented. It wasn't super gore. I was very disappointed by this, and especially because I had been talking about how I wanted to get a palette with some pastel-y kind of colors, and I thought that this was going to fit the bill, and it just fell flat for me, unfortunately. So a pretty good box last month. I at least got to try, you know, a new brand for a palette. I found some stuff that I definitely liked, but I'm really excited to get into this month. So I'm going to let you guys have the first look. Something fell out already. That'll be the first thing that we're gonna end up looking at. I swear, Hank and Henry must have a deal with BoxyCharm because it's another Hank and Henry product. So the theme this month is Mother Nature. It says packed with gloves and love. Oh, I understand. Like, not the, I understand. Like, it's saying that during this whole, like, outbreak and stuff, they want us to know that they're being safe for their customers, safe for their employees. That's really good. So we've got this, and I've got the list on the back. So like I said, the first thing that I pulled out is this Hank and Henry Slick With It Blickity Black Long Wear Liquid Eyeliner. So I actually was just thinking that I've been like stuck in the same 3 liquid eyeliners for quite a while. I was thinking I wanted to try a new one, so that's very exciting. I have tried their Slick With It mascara. It's a double-ended mascara. This has the same packaging, so it's white with like this kind of burgundy chrome-ish lid. Just want to see what the tip looks like. Okay, so it looks pretty good. It looks thin enough to get a nice thin line. What's it like? It's very flexible. It's not the blackest I've ever seen, but I don't know, it looks like it might be okay, so let's just see. It says, introducing the latest addition to our Slick With It line of eye products. This eyeliner is a vegan liquid formula that dries down to a satin matte finish. This formula is extremely long wearing and transfer resistant, which is perfect for those days with, oh sorry, not for those days, for those with hooded eyelids. Now, it's so funny, I think I thought for a really long time I did have hooded. Oh, it stays on all right. I just tried to wipe it off and that didn't go very well, but that's okay. For a long time, I thought I had hooded eyes, and then I actually looked at what they were, and I was like, oh, I don't. But I have had it before where I've put a liner on and then opened my eyes, and then it has transferred up, so that's kind of interesting. It's nice that they, like, even made mention of that in the description. So this is a $17 product. That's, I would say, like, I definitely have more expensive eyeliners than that. That's probably, like, mid-range for price. Next thing we've got is a Pretty Vulgar product. Eyeshadow primer. Okay. So it comes in a little tube. Okay, one thing I will say, Pretty Vulgar makes the cutest packaging for their products. It's just adorable. So, okay, so it's got like a kind of spout dispenser, just like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just going to squeeze a little out. I just want to see. Okay, so it's got a little tint to it. Let's just see what the consistency. It's thick. It's very thick. Feels a little greasy, but whatever. So it could be good. I'm not a big fan of primers like this, but I'm definitely willing to try it out. So it says this is the Uncaged eyeshadow primer. It's a blendable, lightweight, skin smoothing formula that will enhance your eyeshadows by making them vibrant and long-wearing, infused with mineral-rich clay to absorb excess oil. It will deliver a crease-proof, fade-proof, translucent finish that is suitable for all skin tones. It's a $22 value. You get a fairly decent amount, and I like that it has a tint to it because, you know, I like to conceal any veining or anything like that in my eyes, so it's really nice that it does have a tint to it. Next thing is a Jouer High Pigment Lip Gloss with coconut oil in the shade Fifth Ave. I used to hate lip glosses and I am a changed person. Ooh, that is really, really pretty. Look at that color. Looks like it's going to be a very pigmented gloss, so it has just a doe foot applicator. I'm just going to, oh yeah, that's a really pretty color. I prefer lip glosses, like, I don't mind the ones that are just kind of like glittery, but they remind me of being like a kid, because you want to play with makeup and you want to like have fun, but your mom is also not going to let you rock out with like a super dark lip on, so you get like a nice light pink, iridescent, shimmery kind of lip gloss. I like those. They definitely serve a purpose, but I love the ones that are a little bit more pigmented. It's not very sticky, which is nice. Like, I'm just touching it with my finger and it doesn't have that really sticky. It's very smooth. It's very moisturizing, it feels like, but it's not sticky. I like that. So this non-sticky, look at that, full coverage gloss moisturizes lips using jojoba seal oil and provides a creamy, full coverage pearl finish that glides on smoothly. $17 value. That seems really small for $17. Just my opinion, but I like the color a lot. It's really pretty. This to me seems more of like a fall color than a really bright, vibrant summer color, but whatever. There's no rules when it comes to that. Next thing we got is this Tarte Micellar Magic Makeup Remover and Cleanser. Okay, I always love a micellar water. This is big and heavy. This is where the weight was definitely coming from. So this is what the bottle looks like. I really like that. So it says, use this mess-free, no-rinse micellar cleansing water anytime, anywhere. Saturate a cotton pad and apply to skin on the go after a gym sesh or to remove that full face of makeup you worked so hard on. This baby cleanses without stripping your skin or making a mess of your skin. I just want to see. Okay, so it does have one of those like spring release pumps, which is always really nice because I feel like I have the Garnier one and it doesn't have one of those. It's just like a squirt and sometimes I get a little too much product. So I'm just going to read what it tells me. So it says, the ultimate lazy girl hack, this micellar water is a gentle no-rinse facial cleanser that removes waterproof and long-wear makeup, excess oil, and impurities without stripping your skin's natural moisture. So $18 value. Really like that. I'm probably going to try it out in like a minute just because I got to get this stuff off my hands. So I'll know how that works probably by the end of today. Last thing in here is a Glamglow product. So this is the Glamglow Berryglow Probiotic Recovery Mask. Oh, I really want to smell this. Oh my god, it smells and looks like the smoothies that I've been making lately, which is funny. So it says, apply an even layer to clean skin, leave on for 10 minutes for best results, tissue off, and smooth in any excess. If desired, rinse and pat dry. Follow with your normal skincare regimen. Okay. So, a creamy, nutrient-dense, soothing mask with antioxidant-rich berries and probiotics that instantly boosts skin's health, restores radiance, and balances skin's biome. $49 value. I'm so excited about this. I love Glamglow. Glamglow makes all of my favorite like masks and stuff like that. I'm so excited to have this. So, just showing everything that we got today. I honestly think that we hit the jackpot with this box. We got, you know, some makeup products, some fun stuff, but really it was just more of a like self-care box. Like nothing crazy, no crazy palettes that I have to decide if I like. I find that everything in this palette definitely is useful. From a micellar water, that's definitely going to get used up. I'm so excited to try this Glamglow mask. Who doesn't need more black eyeliner? The shadow primer is probably the thing I'm the most hesitant about, but that's just because I'm so in love with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm really excited about this lip gloss. So I will post the total value of the box down below, just because quick math is you know, not my forte, but this is definitely worth what I paid for the box, and I think that May was a really good BoxyCharm month. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you get BoxyCharm, what did you get? Did you get the same products? Did you get different products? Have you had experiences with this products and can tell me whether or not I'm gonna enjoy them? Let me know. Hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my family. I would really, really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.